Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing this fine evening? Man, I bust out the face cam today. Jeez. Must be a real special occasion. Alright, today I want to talk about Xbox. Microsoft has announced their E3 briefing date, and usually, like this ain't really news, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, who cares, right? But something is different. Something's a little bit different. Microsoft is doing their press event on June 11th all by themselves. Basically, they're not going head to head with Sony this year at E3. And that's actually a very, very smart tactic by Microsoft, if you ask me. So basically, Microsoft will be going June 11th with EA and Bethesda that day. And basically, Microsoft is going to have the whole day to themselves. And that's really, really good. This way, all the media will be, talking about the Xbox Project Scorpio or whatever they're gonna end up calling this console. And I think that's a really, really smart move by Microsoft. Instead of, going June 12th with Sony and, not really getting full press. Obviously, the Scorpio is gonna be a big talk this year at E3, but if Sony brings some heat, it might take away the shine a little bit. So Microsoft basically got the whole day to themselves, June 11th. So they better come correct. A lot of people are thinking this. I be on Twitter, I be popping shit. Follow me on Twitter. Shameless plug, but I don't give a fuck. Follow me on Twitter. We be having a lot of fun there and having great discussions. A lot of people are thinking this. Yo, if Microsoft reveals Project Scorpio before E3, they must have some motherfucking games to show, right? And there are people on the other side is like, if Microsoft shows the console at E3, they must not have much games to show. And the reason why people, came to this conclusion, and the most logical reason is time. You know what I'm saying? Time. Obviously, it's going to take some time for Microsoft on stage to explain Project Scorpio. We have to reveal it. They basically got to sell the console to the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to take time. So people are coming up with this idea because like, yo, if Project Scorpio is at E3, like, that's going to at least take up 35 minutes to 40 minutes. And it's obviously going to be the main focus of their press conference, because look at what Sony did with the PlayStation 4 Pro. How long was that whole PlayStation meeting for? It was quite a bit. It took some time to explain the PS4 Pro. And even with all that explaining, it didn't really, really hit home well, because the whole thing with resolution and HDR, it doesn't translate well through streaming. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I remember I was in some streams watching it, and people were like, okay, is HDR on? Like, I can't tell the difference. Like, they fully came out. I was like, yo, this is 4K HDR, and people in the chat really couldn't tell what was going on, because the thing with 4K HDR, it doesn't translate well through stream. It's something that you have to see in person. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna definitely be a challenge for Microsoft to really relay the message, because their whole marketing scheme for the Scorpio is true 4K. You know what I'm saying? So I plan on hearing a lot of that shit during their press event. So yeah, so people are coming up to this conclusion because of time. They're gonna spend a lot of time talking about Scorpio. So how much time are they gonna have for games? And the reason why people are saying that Scorpio is likely to be revealed at E3 now, because they made a tweet, and the background of the tweet is the little Scorpio motherboard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of pointing to, Scorpio is not going to be revealed prior to E3. It's going to be revealed at E3. So they might not have so much new games to show. They might be not going hard with the games like how most people want them to go. I was talking to someone on Twitter, and he threw in the idea that maybe that Microsoft will go in, talking about hardware this year, but they might actually show up to Gamescom with new games. So maybe they're planning to go that route, which isn't a bad idea. So even if Microsoft doesn't come super hard with the games at E3, which I want them to come hard with the games, maybe, hopefully, they have some shit for Gamescom. Or if they don't show up to Gamescom, then fuck, they don't got much shit to show, I'm guessing then, right? But we got to keep it 100. Right now, we already know they're going to re-show State of Decay. We haven't seen real gameplay of that game yet. They're going to re-show Crackdown 3 again. So you know that's going to have a presence at E3. They're going to re-show Sea of Thieves again. You know that's going to have a presence on their stage as well. So, you know, it might be a lot of repeats. But obviously, you know, they're going to have at least 1-2 surprises for sure, you know. A lot of people are guessing Halo 6 teaser, which, you know, am I going to fall out my seat, you know, if, you know, Halo 6 gets teased? I don't know. Like, obviously, if a Halo drops, I'm copping. No, obviously, I'm copping. But I don't know. It's like I don't get as excited as I used to, you know, for a Halo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely will be down for another one. You already know that Forza Motorsport 7 is going to be there. So another given. So yeah, I'm just really curious, man, on what new games they have in store for us. Because that's all I really care about. You know what I'm saying? At this point, yo, the hardware talk is getting a little bit old. Consoles are always going to be consoles. Consoles are always going to be, you know, lacking behind PC. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really looking forward to the new games that Microsoft has to show. So yeah, man. June 11th, Microsoft's E3 briefing. You know, they got the whole day to themselves. So that's the day that they got to sell us on Project Scorpio. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Are you guys planning on copping Scorpio day one? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for Microsoft's E3 briefing? Now, what would you guys like to see? Guys, give me your predictions, man. What would you guys like to see get announced at Microsoft's briefing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little video, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take it easy.